Well, the DA's Jordan Hill-Lewis leaves Parliament to take on a new role. Today, he's set to become Cape Town's new mayor. Hill-Lewis becomes the youngest mayor to be elected since the year 2000. Lindsay Dentlinger is watching the city's first council meeting today. She joins us now live. Lindsay, thank you for joining us. We went to Nelson Mandela Bay yesterday for their first council meeting, and they failed to appoint a speaker, and it had to be postponed. Are you expecting any kind of hiccups this morning?
Annika, no, I'm not expecting any, but you never know with such things. You know that here in Cape Town, the DA has enough of a majority to form a council without having to rely on other parties to do so. And so it is expected to be a shoe-in for the new mayor-elect, as you've mentioned there. But I do know that the ANC will, however, still give him a little bit of a challenge here this morning. They are going to put up their own candidate when it comes to voting for the new mayor. I just a short while ago spoke to the former deputy mayor Ian Nielsen. He has now run out of road and cannot be re-elected as the new deputy speaker, and so we expect quite a change in the political landscape here in Cape Town. A new deputy mayor as well will have to be elected. It appears to be also a fait accompli for Felicity Purchase to become the speaker here for the DA. But Annika, we will see several new parties enter this chamber for the first time this morning, and of course some older parties here in the council will, especially the smaller ones, are quite happy that they've managed to increase their representation here in the City Council. Annika.
Lindsay, you know Jordan Hill-Lewis, I should think, fairly well from Parliament. What can you tell us about him?
Well, Annika, he's very unknown to the City Council. As you've pointed out, he's been an MP for a while, and finances have been his portfolio in Parliament, keeping a watch on how spending unfolds and whether there's any wrongdoing and maladministration and corruption. But here in the City Council, he is promising to inject new life into Cape Town. He's promising to bring about a more integrated city. We know over the years, the 15 years that the DA has been in charge here, often criticized for not doing enough to integrate the city, that it is still very much separated along racial lines, apartheid spatial planning playing a big role in that, and that it hasn't been doing enough to break those down and to bring more marginalized communities into the city. And so a lot riding on Jordan Hill-Lewis to bring about that much needed change. In an interview I had with him last week, he said he would announce some of those plans today when he makes his inaugural speech. So we wait to hear what he will say in that regard, Annika. But he has already indicated that, as we know, with all the troubles around the energy crisis, that he wants to make the city totally independent from Eskom. They want to rely on independent power producers to make the city more energy secure. And then, of course, investment is always top of the DA agenda, not only in the city but in the Western Cape, to make this the province where the fewest number of people are unemployed. And of course, tourism here is a biggie also for the city. So we wait to see how Jordan Hill-Lewis will translate those skills that he brings with him from Parliament to the City Council, where, as you've pointed out, he will become although not the youngest mayor in this province, but certainly the youngest mayor the city has seen since the formation of the Unicity in 2000, Annika.
All right, thank you so much there. Lindsay Dentlinger is at the City of Cape Town's chambers, where Jordan Hill-Lewis from the DA is expected to be sworn in as mayor.